mess in this attic. Lot going on, but there ain't no need to panic. Come on up and join, we getting wild, getting manic. Spitting truth for all you fanatics. Every week got something new to say. Ain't no filter, this shit coming straight from the brain.
It's coming straight from the brain.
Yeah, it's coming straight from the brain.
What's up, everybody? Today is Friday, August 6, 2021, and finally, this is a Talk in the Attic. No more procrastination. I'm your host, Kirk Ross, and as most of you already know, this podcast is not one that features paid advertisements. Not because I can't find any. You've all been turning out at a consistent and high enough clip that I could make some profits off ad revenue. Not a ton, but some if I chose to. And I'm not trying to sound like some sort of Marxist here, but I truly believe in shielding both myself and all of you listeners and viewers from even further exposure to the already omnipresent and incessant influx of marketing that's constantly bombarding us. When it's not billboards, it's TV commercials. When it's not radio spots, it's Instagram influencers. When it's not location-based banner ads, it's location-based data mining on our own social media interactions. Suggestive marketing tactics are all around us, many of which we're opting into, but some of which we're not opting into. And who am I to hit you with even more advertisements when what you're really opting into is some time in the attic with yours truly? You came for the show, not for the ads. And to further complicate the situation, I've already lured you into listening or watching this production using my own Talk in the Attic social media posts, aka organic, limited reach social media ads. So let's get this straight. I advertise my show to you, which is already an ask. And then once you're here, I'm supposed to subject you to more ads? Jeez Louise, where in this mangled mess of marketing mind games would there be any space for y'all to spend some time thinking about whatever it is that we're supposed to be thinking about when we spend our time together? So for those of you who are new to the show, or maybe you're not new, but you did miss episode 47, your ad here from a year ago, then now maybe you understand a little bit why I'm resistant to bringing ads into the attic. So no ads for you people. Now with that in mind, I hope you'll consider joining as a paid member of the Fanatic group on Patreon. Rather than indirectly supporting the show by subjecting yourselves to marketing, you'd have the opportunity to take out the middlemen, aka the ad agencies, who, by the way, already have a value on your head, know exactly what you're worth, based on data from all over the place. Remove the middleman and help fund the show directly. There are 2 tiers available on Patreon for a Talk in the Attic. There's a $5 per month tier and a $20 per month tier. Big ups to those of you who have already and continue to subscribe. $5 a month to support something that you regularly listen to or watch. Really a small price to pay to directly support something unique and organic, right? And if it's not the steep price tag that's scaring you off, then what is it? Maybe you're leery of Patreon, perhaps. For those of you who don't know, Patreon or patreon.com is a creator-supporting subscription platform that allows Patreon to support the creators they follow. If you don't know what Patreon is, then just think OnlyFans, but with a lot less nudity. And if you don't know what OnlyFans is, then all I can say is, prove it. Yeah, right. You know what OnlyFans is. So please consider supporting the show through Patreon. Help keep this project alive by helping fund it a little bit. And then you won't have to hear commercials when you tune in, like it's always been. But here's the thing, folks. I love conceptualizing commercial ideas. I think back to some of my favorite Saturday Night Live sketches from the past, and they're almost universally spoof commercial spots. The Bass-O-Matic, Colon Blow, Little Chocolate Donuts, Schmitz Gay, The O'Houlihan Kid, Dissing Your Dog by Will Ferrell, all classic parodies of commercials. Even here in the attic context, one of my favorite bits from last year came in the college-themed episode 51, Back to School, when Spoke Psycho 4 Loco Frankie urged students across the land to suck down one of their boozy speedballs. In fact, we're going to let that 4 Locos ad play us into today's episode, which is all about fake sponsors and their fake advertisements. Still doesn't quite sound right. First, let me offer true and sincere gratitude to Cento Ani in Holland and thestandingdesk.com from here in Grand Rapids for supporting the show by helping to outfit the studio with dope-ass furniture. We got the walnut table. We got this variable height desk. It looks great up here. And of course, shout out to Hilton for the theme song up top. Enough of those guys. Let's get on to the fake sponsors. Let's start the show.
What's up, students of America? It's me, 4 Loco Frankie, sipping on a frizzy fruit punch, which truly packs a punch.
Professor Frankie, what makes it pack such a punch?
It's hard to say, child, who we're obviously marketing this to.
Such predatory behavior.
It could be the 12% alcohol by volume.
Wow, 12%? What a coincidence. I'm 12 years old.
We know! Maybe it's the 500 milligram of caffeine per serving.
Whoa, my heart palpitations are syncing with the beat of this ad.
And finally, there's the flavor. Our experts at the Flavor Lab, aka guys we found on Craigslist, assure us that only the most tropical of the fruit flavorings were used to create that unique flavor that 9 out of 10 college students agree tastes like ham.
Yum, ever since I went vegan, I've been craving pork. Thanks, Professor Frankie.
This is Four Loko Frankie reminding you that Four Loko is back once again with another new recipe that just barely evades the strict regulations levied upon us by the tyrannical Food and Drug Administration. Suck it, FDA, and suck one down, youth of America.
Four Loko is illegal in all states. Side effects include severe tachycardia, aggressive slurring of speech, ham breath, absenteeism, constipation, vomiting, texting your crush, spiraling into full-blown alcohol dependency, shortness of breath, loss of sense of smell, loss of friends, even worse, ham breath. Serious side effects include sudden death and occasionally
Emphasizing phrases like I'm doing right now.
And at that point, I think I went back and asked the guy. No, wait, I already mentioned that part, but don't worry, I'll come back to it again. And I remember because we had already talked about that guy earlier. Plus, his cousin's friend had just lost his keys or his job or something, and then
We've all been there. Stuck listening to a story being told by someone who has no concept of storytelling.
Oh shoot, I already gave away the ending.
Or maybe you yourself struggle with determining which details are necessary and which should be eliminated when telling a story.
I'm pretty sure it was 70 cents off or 65 cents maybe. Somewhere between 65 and 70 cents, I think. I wouldn't want to mischaracterize just how many cents we're talking about here.
Have you ever noticed that your audience's eyes glaze over once you get the floor? Have you ever wondered why everyone has to grab another drink or use the restroom during your stories and only your stories?
look, I'd like to know more about the mix-up at the vet concerning your cat's declining appointment, but I actually have to head to the bathroom and eat a cyanide pill, and so I'll catch up with you later. Well, it was nice meeting you anyway.
Then today is your lucky day, because here at McClintock Industries, we've got just the product for you. Hi, I'm Jimmy McClintock, and today I'm here to tell you about our latest innovation, the Read-A-Room Course Correction Implant. Using cutting-edge science, we've designed a fully implantable chipset aimed at keeping you and your stories on track. After a brief consultation, your skull will be outfitted with 6 patented eye scan sensors designed to pick up on all of those not-so-subtle hints that you might be losing in the room. Things like half-hearted smiles, indirect eye contact, constant phone checking, repetitive gazing at their wristwatches, and when it's bad enough, even slowly backing away from the storyteller. But the real magic comes in the form of our state-of-the-art Speakeasy module, device that's barely larger than a standard fast-pitch softball and will be directly implanted into the left side of your cerebrum, the area designated to govern speech. And when the 6 patented eye scan sensors detect a bored audience, then the Speakeasy module takes over by quickly wrapping up your story and giving the floor back to somebody more interesting. In fact, here's a clip from one of our clinical studies.
Well, I mean, it's not like I hadn't been promoted before. I just really can't help it, but I just tend to stand out wherever I am. It's just that I think I'm intimidating to people because of the way I look. It's not like I'm really that impressive. In fact, I'm probably the most humble person I know, but that's irrelevant. Sorry. What did you say your name was again?
But the Read-A-Room Course Correction Implant can help more than just bad storytellers. People like rude customers. Are these the only 6 IPAs you got on tap? Honestly, when I really think about it, you're offering a really great selection of IPAs. I mean, 6 different IPAs that all kind of taste the same, that all kind of taste like ass. That's more than enough IPA options, especially given the fact that I only pretend to care about all the technical details of various brewing styles in order to mask my soul-crushing loneliness and barely functional alcoholism. I'll just go with a Dogfish Head. That's what I would have ordered no matter how many IPAs option there were anyway. Or Creeps.
Hey, yeah, I know I'm technically your boss, but, hey, you know what? I've got to run, actually. Just remembered I left my toaster plugged in.
And let's not forget the racists.
Well, I don't have anything against black people. They're just not my cup. You know what? I think I'm just going to head out.
Once again, this is Jimmy McClintock, and on behalf of McClintock Industries, I'm here to tell you that read-to-room course correction implant is the product for you, and I would know. I'm wearing one too, and I've been using it for years, and I haven't said anything racist in over 3 months. Not since I saw that filthy downtown and called him a disgusting... Sorry. Not since I saw that nice-looking Latino downtown.
Sometimes mommy brings her friend Carol into the bedroom when you're not home, Dad.
Quite the imagination you have there, Billy. Kids tend to say the darndest things, don't they? But sometimes what they say is true, too. And one thing I think all kids agree on: veggies are gross! Yuck! Yuck is right, kids. Veggies are gross. And what isn't gross, kids? Meat away! Yeah! That's why, for the first time ever, we here at Green Farm Farms are offering an entire line of meat-based plants. Corn on the cob? Baby corn? Well, how about baby cow corns? That's right. Veal on the cob, baby. What if I told you that delicious carrot that you just ate was actually made entirely of pork shoulder? 100% Brussels sprouts? More like 100% dolphin accidentally netted during industrial tuna fishing. What else are we going to do with all this dolphin meat? Right? Throw it away? We here at Green Farm Farms know how important the rights of all Earth's beautiful creatures are to you. Sustainability is key, which is exactly why all the animals at our meat-based veggie farm are fed a diet made entirely of plant-based meats. Have you ever had a soybean made entirely of a cow who was fed a meticulous diet of pea-based faux beefsteaks? Then you haven't checked out Green Farm Farms, definitely a farm. The world's first farm to offer meat-based veggies fed entirely of plant-based meats. We're definitely a farm. Have you lost that six-pack? Has your ass permanently moved to Florida? Are you questioning why it is you even wake up anymore after all these years? If you answered yes to any of these questions and you are over the age of 75, then this ad is for you. Let me repeat that a little slower and more loudly for you. If you're over 75, then this ad is for you. Because our entire elite staff at Turn the Page CrossFit is ready to welcome all you sundowners into our membership enrollment night. Get off of death's doorstep and saunter your way up to our doorstep. Don't worry, we're installing a ramp as we speak. Turn the Page believes in the vision that elderly CrossFit is just what the senior citizen community needs right now. Throw bags of sand over your shoulder without regard for the long-term spinal injuries you might sustain. Hell, worst case, you die. And isn't that kind of what you want anyway?
Get ripped before death grips. The only thing sagging now is the barbell.
We've truly thought of everything here at Turn the Page CrossFit, which is why we were intentional when we purchased up all the old Bill Knapp's buildings when they went belly up last summer. Each and every one of the nearly 100 Turn the Page CrossFit gyms is in what used to be a Bill Knapp's restaurant. And for simplicity's sake and to avoid confusion amongst all of you old folks, we've kept the layouts of Bill Knapp's pretty much the same, including the salad bar, which will be open for business on membership enrollment night, with many of those same diverticulitis-safe culinary offerings you came to expect from Bill Knapp's. Turn the Page CrossFit Gym, the world's first CrossFit community exclusively for geriatrics. Turn the Page CrossFit Gym. Come for the workout or the buffet. Stay for eternity.
The following is a paid ad for Vision 2021 Internet Cafe located at the corner of 28th Street and Beltline in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Are you sick of masturbating in private? Oh, sorry. Sorry, folks. I fell asleep at the wheel on that one. I thought I had actually screened out the Vision 2021 Internet Cafe. Those creeps. Moving on.
Let's see it.
Hi, my name is Dr. Maxine Lewis, and I've spent my entire career studying the intricate, complex network of interspecial communication that's happening all around us amongst animals across the globe. I've studied cats, I've studied cockatoos, I've studied bats, and even kangaroos. In fact, I wrote my doctoral thesis on nonverbal cues employed amongst sea scallops. You may not know by looking at it at first glance, but scallops can be real bitches to one another. In the scallop world, if looks could kill, woo! Mass extinction. But even more interesting than the infinitely intriguing world of mean-mugging mollusks is the delicate and elegant communication system that has been established amongst the world's pug population. Did you know that in the over 70 million unique subjects I've studied throughout my career, we have narrowed it down and cataloged and studied the roughly 730 unique sighs and grumbles ever observed among pugs? Pugs in China say the same way American pugs say, and in both cases, means
Don't stop petting me, human slave.
Danish pugs say, same way that Nigerian pugs say, and universally, means
Don't shift your body weight, I'm trying to sleep.
the list of sighs and grumbles goes on and on and on. I was just an academic, no business savvy. But after a serendipitous Me Too scandal forced a hilariously sitcom-esque court-ordered business partnership between Jimmy McClintock and myself, we are bringing to market a combination of decades of my pug research with the McClintock family's generational wealth built entirely by groundbreaking medical innovation and simple tax evasion. By the fine folks who brought you the Reader Room course correction implant from just a few spots back, McClintock Industries is proud to present the 3000 Pug Grumble Translator.
Hi, it's old Jimmy McClintock again, here to talk about our Pug Grumble Translator, or the 3000, which utilizes early 90s yak-back technology and Dr. Lewis's extensive, but self-admittedly unverified knowledge of this highly specific field of study. If I'm being quite honest, I don't truly believe her or in the product, but the judge at the courthouse said I had to do this venture with her, all because one night at a company picnic, I grabbed her by the pussy.
The 3000 Pug Grumble Translator, available at Sharper Image, the same high-tech outlet in which Trump steaks were inexplicably and exclusively available for all 3 months of Trump steaks' whirlwind run. Break up stink! It's so do saggy thighs. Aerobics can't fix our love, and it has died.
Sweating to the Emos is the first at-home video series that allows you to wallow while you wobble and to show your inner vamp while you're on an indoor tramp. Think Richard Simmons, but somehow sadder. Eyes down, bangs hang, shoulders slump. Now tap that foot. Now let's sweat.
Well, I hate you, and I hate you, and I hate you, Brenna. And I don't owe you any debt. I'll just shut my mouth and I'll sweat.
Hey, are those beads of sweat or are those tears?
You're not my dad.
Jumping jacks at dashboard confessional. Jump rope to the used. Hit the heavy bag while listening to Jack's mannequin.
So I'll just shut my mouth and bounce on this trampoline and I will sweat.
Order your 12 VHS series of Sweating to the Emos now before it's too late. After all, that teenage angst is only going to last so long.
Just like her love for you died.
So order now. Green Farm Farms presents the most disruptive product to hit the grocery shelf since that ill-fated meat-based plant product we're not allowed to discuss anymore. The advice of our lawyers. Green Farm Farms presents Recycla-O's, the world's first cereal made entirely of recycled cereal boxes. And since we know sustainability is important to all you noisy K-pop pussies who will cancel us if we don't pretend to care about sustainability, we've gone the extra mile to make sure that each and every unit of Recycla-O's is packaged in a 100% biodegradable box made up entirely of, get this, recycled cereal. I mean, what else are we going to do with all these grape nuts? That's right. Cereal made of cereal boxes, packaged in a box made of cereal. Some might call this product too similar to the meat-based veggie product. That it's the same product but with just different words placed in there at a few parts, but it's overall the same idea. And, you know, I guess I would agree, which only means one thing. Peace out, everybody.